But yeah, this is my 2013 KLR650. This ain't no big boy. I'm a little boy back, no more. This is a big boy back. But yeah, it's my 2013 KLR650. Got it with only, I don't know, 3,100 miles on it. 3,160 miles on it, I think. I added this. I just did the doohickey mod, anti-explode engine mod yesterday. I've got a whole lot of stuff I'm gonna do with this. Don't think I'm gonna sell my FZ, think I'm gonna keep that. But yeah, KLR650. It's the AK of motorcycles. It's the Swiss Army of motorcycles. It's kind of covered in oil. That's because I just worked on it. When I got it, the brake pedal was like, I guess it had an air bubble in it, and it just kind of sunk and did nothing. That was scary. I'll probably put a clip of that. That rear brake does nothing. But yeah, look at this wonderful sunset. I've just got a new motorcycle. People probably think I'm rich, but I just spend my money poorly on motorcycles. This is like my third one in a year and a half-ish year. Third motorcycle, technically. But yeah, it's an adventure motorcycle. They do everything and anything. This is like the cheapest one you'd get. Brand new. They're 6,300, I think. I got this one basically brand new with only 3,000 miles on it for 4,000. No, I got it for 3,800. Can't beat that. 3,800, 900, give or take. I got a lot of things I want to do. Windshield, seat. Seat's gonna be my next thing. After that, probably a windshield. Well, if not a windshield, then probably a cage. And after the cage, probably a windshield. But anyway, yeah, KLR. My friend already calls it Yellow Boy, I think. There's a Big Boy. He calls it Big Boy. Single cylinder, 650cc thumper. Pretty weak. I'd say it closely resembles my truck and just the way it behaves. It doesn't care. It goes off-road, obviously. It's a dirt bike, adventure bike. It goes off-road and on-road. But the real crux of adventure bikes over sport, or what are they called? Dual sports, is that these are made for long distance, unlike a dual sport. So adventure bikes, they're like a dual sport, more heavy duty, windshield, and they usually come with a rack on the back. Rack on the back. That's weird. That's backwards. Go ahead and get on her. A little cruise through tramway. See how heavy she is. Bye sunset. So why did I pick a KLR? For the most part, fuel range, and it's way more comfortable. Aftermarket parts are really cheap to make this thing a great tourer. I was looking at tours, and the one I wanted was the Concord 14. But every time I'm looking at tours, I always come back to the KLR. It just does everything I need it to do. Not well in any one respect, but it does all of them. It does off-road and touring, which is what I want. Oh yeah. What's the range on this thing? Versus my FZ, which gets 120 mile range before the light comes on, 130 mile range before the light comes on. This thing, on the other hand, gets 250 miles plus on a single tank of gas, which is awesome for me. Exactly what I want. You can get bigger tanks too. There's a 10-gallon that'll get you probably, I don't know, 500 miles. I don't know why you ever need that. Oh, dang it, I want to ride in there. I'll wait for them to go. See if they yell at me. They'll probably hate me. Most people do when I do this. They're like, you're not a bicycle, get off the bike path. But yeah, the hooning potential for this bike is off the charts, simply because of the off-road factor. Yeah, this bike performs pretty mediocrely at every task that you throw at it, but it does the task, that's the point. And the people who say that Kawasaki needs to dump a bunch of money into this bike to get it to be any good don't understand what the KLR is about.
I'd like to see is some of that technology coming from their motocross, some of that technology coming from their superbike racing, and they could really develop their dual sport machine to that next level.
Its cheap factor is why it's so beloved and why it's so popular, along with its reliability. That's what makes it so great, is because you can put the money in later to make this bike good.